Hello guys, KP Shambino here with a new video for Path of Exile 2, the new update. And I was scrolling to the new support gems that we are going to have, and then I came to this support gem called Brink. I read it and first I couldn't believe it. I read it again and then I went very happy. Because this gem is going to solve a very big problem for warriors. I will explain it a little bit later. What is this going to solve? It's going to make using the Hammer of the Gods a little bit easier. So I'm going to read first this gem and then I will explain it. So Brink. So stun built up cast by supported skill gems cannot reach 100%. So that means that if you use this support gem to an attack or a melee attack, you cannot accidentally anymore heavy stun enemies. So you cannot overprime anymore. And that makes it so good. And that's not all. So supported skills deal 20% more damage to heavy stunned enemies. That's very big too. 20% is a lot. Because now we heavy stun an enemy, he's laying on the ground, and there is not really a skill until now that is going to give some extra damage to heavy stunned enemies. So this is going to solve a very big problem over priming enemies when you leap slam, or if you use another attack, it does not matter. And then use Bone-Shatter, because what is the problem? That you need to prime enemies, depending on the rarity, you will need to have, I think, 20, 50, 60 or 70% on the stun bar, and then you got them primed, and then you use Bone-Shatter with connected to Shockwave, and you let explode enemy packs. But the problem was, if you jumped with your leap slam on an enemy and he was on 100%, he got heavy stunned, and you cannot use the Bone-Shatter. This is going to solve a very big problem. So I will show you guys it in the game. So you will see here, this is my character, and this is what a lot of people are using. So they use Sleep Slam, because Sleep Slam is very easy to use, so you jump around. And then if you jump on an enemy, they get a stun bar, and that stun bar is running full. And for a certain rarity, if your stun bar is on that number, you can use Bone-Shatter. And what is a very good setup? Bone-Shatter with Impact Shockwave. But Impact Shockwave is only going to do the aftershock when the heavy stun an enemy. So when you heavy stun with Bone-Shatter. So you can read it here. Attack enemy with a melee strike. The strike will cause a heavy stun an enemy that are primed for stun. So you can see here the primes. They are going to make the priming a lot easier. So it's now 40. Let me have a look. Magic enemies are 60, rare 70, and unique are 80, and normal 40. They are going to lower that with 10%. But what was the problem? I jump around, I jump on a pack, a white mob. He's 100% stunned, he's already heavy stunned, and I couldn't use the Bone-Shatter anymore. You can see it really easy. I can even show you guys that really quick. I need to go to an act that I don't kill the enemies in one shot. That's going to be really hard. So let's have a look that I got still a map, because I still need to buy the tab for mapping for the update later this evening. So here are the maps. I'm not sure that I got maybe a 10. So I'm going to use a tier 10 really quick, and then you guys can see it. Let me have a look. I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to throw this one in, and you guys will see what is going to happen if you overprime. Then you're just standing there. You cannot do anything else. So here is a pack, and I'm going to leap in it. So no, I didn't overprime it. So this one is overprimed. Can you see it? And that's a very big problem. The problem is that I'm one-shotting enemies. That's a problem I need. So this guy is now, his stun bar here at the top was full. That's 100% he got heavy stunned. That means I cannot use Bone-Shatter. And that's a problem. And this is going to be solved with the new support gem. And that's very big. So in the update with the Brink, I think it's called, the support gem, you can just jump around and you will never heavy stun any more enemies. And if you and the prime is lower, and they buffed on Leap Slam this, because it's not all what is happening that is very good. So the more stun built up is now in the 70s at a level 20. So stunning is a lot easier. You cannot heavy stun anymore. So you can just, you throw it at your Leap Slam and you're good to go. You can just jump and prime everything the entire time, and you will always get the shockwave with the Herald of Ash, and that makes it so good. It's unbelievable. It's I cannot... I'm really surprised that they did this. So this is what is going to happen. So this is the damage that you do. This map is a little bit too low at the moment, but bang, blue pack. So every pack you will destroy now. Every time you blow up pack after pack, and you don't need to do anything. Look at this, bang, it's done. Bang, that's what is going to happen. So that's very good. But that's of course not all, because this is opening a very, very easy path, not easy, but easier path to Hammer of the Gods. So Hammer of the Gods at the moment, they are going to change that, so you can use this freely. It had a very big cooldown. But now they are going to change this to the next. So we are going to build up glory. That are numbers. And if you got enough glory, you can use Hammer of the Gods. But what is the problem? That you need to heavy stun an enemy. So that's a very big problem, because it's not so easy to heavy stun. Because you can build up your stun, but before we got the new support gem, the Brink, you can use everywhere stun up. That's true. Everywhere you can take stun up. It's everywhere on the increased stun build up. But the problem is, in the past, without the support gem Brink, you couldn't do that if you go leave Slam-Boneshatter, because you overprime everything. That's gone now too. So you can stack a shitload of stun and stun a lot easier the bosses, get your glory points, and get Hammer of the Gods. Of course, you cannot Leap Slam it anymore, or you need to change the Brink. You need to get the Brink away, of course, because if you go to a boss with Leap Slam with Brink, you cannot heavy stun the boss with Leap Slam either. But for example, you can just stack now Overpower. So Overpower is, let me have a look, do I got it somewhere here? So Overpower is a gem that is going to give 50% more stun build up. You can just do Ruthless, here, Ruthless. Every 5th use on support attack costs by 500 more stun build ups. You can just stack everywhere stun now, because it's not anymore a problem on clearing, because you got a new gem. And then I think it's going to be a lot easier to stun map bosses. I still think that pinnacle bosses will be very hard to stun. That's true. Another thing that I see can be problematic. So if you go on a map boss, you're jumping around with Leap and Brink, you will not build up glory stacks. So you will not have Hammer of the Gods on the end boss. But it's such a good update, that gem, and it's going to solve so many problems. I cannot say to you guys how happy I am. I was a little bit worried to play the next update, because Leap Slam Boneshatter is one of the best clearing methods, I think, but it was so clunky, because you just jump on a pack, you do overprime them, and you're just standing there, and there is nothing else that you can do AoE. Or you need to go Stampedo with Herald of Ice, but that's not fun. So that problem is solved, and enjoy it, guys. It's very good. I'm going to try it on the Smith of Kitava. And I'm very happy. So that's something that I want to share with you guys. So even on my age, you can be very happy if they do something right, and your build is now 90% better, and the clearing for warriors is now 90% better too. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the update this evening. I'm going to enjoy it, and I see you guys later. Bye bye.